right, Louise, here we go.
Sirius 2 Alpha Victor, contact Phoenix approach to the next request.
Contact Phoenix approach, next request, 402 Alpha Victor, thank you.
Alright, so what we're going to do is take off and let it accelerate a little bit here, and when we get about down to our building, we'll go ahead and pull up sort of all at once. So, up to 120 knots now. Going uphill, 1, 2, 3.
There, contact Phoenix approach, safe flight. There, contact Phoenix approach, safe flight.
Alright, let's start with a gentle aileron roll. I'm going to drop the nose here to pick up a little bit of speed. I'll bring the nose up well above the horizon, look straight ahead here. You'll see about how high, pretty high here. And now I relax the back pressure and I'll just roll the airplane around. And just like that, you have been upside down in an airplane. Louise, how did you like that?
That was all right.
All right, Louise has now been upside down in an airplane with the aileron roll. All right, Louise, you have control.
I have control.
You have control. You're going fast enough here. Go ahead and bring your nose on up above the horizon and push the stick over to your left leg. Push over to the left leg, keep pushing all the way till your wings are level. Keep rolling. Very nicely done. All right, now it's time for you to try one. I'll talk you through it. You have control.
I have control.
You have control. Go ahead and dive. We're looking for 160 knots, so just leave your nose down there. I'll tell you when to pull it up. Now Louise is going to try a loop. Pull the nose on up. That's it. Just keep pulling. That's 3 Gs, 3.5 Gs. Now let's let it float a little bit. Relax some of that back pressure, but keep the nose moving. All right, there's your smoke trail, Louise. Pull on out to level, eventually pull your nose up above the horizon, and there's 4 Gs. And I have control.
You have control.
I have control. All right, Louise likes Gs. She's a G monster, 4 Gs on the loop, and laughing about it. All right, do you have control?
I have control.
You have control. Up you go. Good girl. That's it. Now, look back, find the horizon. When your nose is below the horizon, do a half roll. Like that. Smoke is off. And I have control.
You have control.
I have control. I did the first half of the Cuban 8, and Louise did the second half. Worked out great. All right, knife edge spin up coming up next. This is going to be a dive to 160 or a little more, maybe 180. And we will pull on up, and you're going to be looking at the left wingtip for this one. Yep, 170, 3.5 Gs. All right, there's knife edge, and now we just push forward. Here we are, pivoting around our wingtip. Oh, I got a good one going here. And eventually, it doesn't like flying sideways, so we fix that. All right, you're holding up pretty good, Louise. We got 3 things left.
Let's do this.
You ready?
Okay.
All right, so this is going to be an upright, flat spin. And what we're going to do is pull the throttle back to idle. And the airplane will quit flying. And I'm going to kick left rudder. Smoke will be on, so it's going to get kind of smoky in here as we go. All right. At 70 knots, I'm going to go to full back stick, full left rudder. There's 70 knots. Here we go. And around and around and around she goes. Where she stops, nobody knows. That is the upright flat spin. Power comes in. That brings the nose up. I'll take the hot smoke off now to clear it up. Power to idle. Ailerons neutral. Rudder full opposite. Elevator forward. We'll pull on out of that dive.
Woo!
out a little bit.
Let's do this.
And rolling upside down, throttle's coming off. Push our nose on up here and we get to 70 knots. We're going to go to the right this time. There's 70 and going to the right. And we are doing the inverted spin. All right, power to idle. Ailerons neutral. Rudder full opposite. Elevator back. We'll pull on out of the dive. Woo! Woo is right. All right. There's one thing left on the list, but you can decide whether or not you want to do it. It's the outside loop. Or we can just take it home and do a low pass and call it a day. Uprights, flat spin, check. Inverted spin, check. Trying to take a little break here, and we're thinking about that outside loop.
We're gonna do that.
Okay. Okay.
Good to go.
All right. Louise says anything worth doing is worth overdoing, so smoke on for the outside loop. All right, here we go in our dive. Get up 160 knots. And here comes our push. That's it, you just told I have the traffic. And now we'll just push on through. And there we are. Outside loop complete.
Susan Lima.
Susan 43 left of them already.
2740 Tower, left turn Santana approved, turn official left Lima, clear for takeoff.
Santana approved, 30 left at Lima, cleared for takeoff to 740.
Not available.
Upside iron, trim up the attack by golf, contact ground.
Hope you enjoyed all of that, Louise.
That was a great time.
That's the whole idea right there. A great time.